Last thing here on Corona that I wanted to bring up was, so what are the best ways? Sorry, let me repeat that. What are the lessons from this coronavirus? Like, what are the things that that you've learned in having been quarantined for all these days? Let's say something happens in 2 weeks and we get out and everything goes back to normal. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. It's not. But I want us to
It's
just
not happening in 2 weeks.
I want to paint a picture here. What lessons should we be getting out of this?
Well, one lesson I've learned is I thought I was antisocial. I'm not as antisocial as I thought I was
Oh,
because I
really?
miss people.
You do?
Yes, I miss people's interaction now. I miss going to
We
work,
do.
and I
We do.
hated my commutes
We
going to
did.
work every day.
Yeah.
But I'll take it right now.
Really?
I'm going to complain later when I go back to work, I'm
Really?
sure. But right now, I would do anything to drive to.
You know,
where
someone
I
was
need to
saying
drive to.
that by the time we go back to life as usual, everyone is going to be so excited. Everyone's going to be like throwing parties. The summer is probably going to be lit. They're going to be having Corona parties, like post-Corona parties and shit.
Post-corona parties, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, though, we might not be done with this by July. Unfortunately,
You think so?
to be realistic, yeah, I don't think we will be.
By July.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Any lessons that you think we as a society should be taking out of this?
All the people that are against socialized medicine and socialism and all that stuff. What we're doing right now is socialism.
Okay.
All the government handout. Well, I want to call them handouts. The government what's the word I'm looking for? Bailouts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's socialism.
So you
The
think so you think this
1,200,000 whatever that they're giving everybody. That's socialism.
Yeah, I think it's 1,200 for anyone that makes less than 75,000 and below. And then it reduces, and then I think it gets capped
As
off
you
at
go up.
100,000. Anything if you make
Yeah.
over 100,000, you're not getting anything. And I think if you're a couple, you also get like 2,400 something like that. But so you're saying that this is making a case for Bernie's stance of Medicare for all.
Yeah, I mean, not just Bernie. Everybody that's been for Obamacare. Did you see
For socialized
supposedly-
medicine?
Yeah, socialized medicine is
But-
a thing. We need it right
Yeah,
now.
but Obamacare is not really socialized medicine. It's
I mean,
very
it's not. But I'm
corporate.
saying,
I don't know. As far as lessons learned,
You personally.
I haven't learned anything. I mean, I'm pretty, clean, and I've always been well stocked. I don't really mind not being around people.
Really?
I mean, I'm an only child. I can survive. I'll
Terrible.
call you on the phone,
Terrible.
and if you're not eating my food, that's fine. I don't mind. And what
So
we
your life doesn't feel upended by this whole thing.
Yeah, I still continue to do some of the things that I used to do. Of course, I can't go out to eat. I can't. There's a little certain thing. I'm not going to the movies or
Yeah.
going skating or something like that. No, but there's certain aspects of my life that I'm actually getting more into, which is one of the things I mentioned was hiking, because I had kind of fallen off from doing it, and now it's like, all right, well, get back into some other passions that you had.
Interesting.
Cleaning up.
So
Everybody should be
you
in the
haven't
house.
felt like any kind of cabin
You
fever,
can't.
being stuck indoors.
I have not
for
been
an
inside.
for an extended period of time.
I'll say this: my first week, I kind of not necessarily cabin. Well, I don't know. I felt a little overwhelmed, and then I said, you know what? I'm not about to stay inside and look crazy and just be like. I feel like I was just losing my mind, just waking up, rolling out of bed, going to work in my living room, and then that's it. But after that, I said, I'm gonna just start taking advantage of just going out, the little things that I can do. So I haven't lost my mind yet, not completely. But one thing I can say, maybe what we should learn, or what we
As a society
is about being patient and compassionate. I know I've had a couple incidents since I've been out. Nothing too crazy, but I think people need to still learn about these things. And some people are, because we're all going through the same situation right now. So I think that's a good benefit, and people really need to pick up on it for those who haven't yet.
Okay. Interesting.
and I don't think he will.
Wale, you any lessons?
No.
No, you're good.
Nah, but I don't think it's not easy to just say, look, we all laugh at Trump, but it's hard to run a country. It's hard to tell people to stay home. You see, let's look at this from this point of view. You stay home. you can afford to stock up on groceries. Not a lot of people can.
Well,
So
A lot of people
what
live paycheck to
what
paycheck
happens to
too.
those people? You get, a lot of people. It's just the shoe is different it fits differently for different people. They're trying their best. And it will never be enough. Their best, but they're trying. I think the only
good.
lesson learned is that they took too long. The lesson learned is, and maybe because this is a political year and everyone was more focused on politics. You have Fox News focusing on this is a hoax. This is a way to make Trump look bad. You have Democrats not even giving us facts, but just using every opportunity they have to just milk this out. So it becomes a battle until then everyone realizes that, wait, this is real. So that could be that it's a political year and, they have to hold elections this year. So that those decisions were made poorly. Trump could have spent less money if he acted quicker than he's having to sign a stimulus for $1 trillion to give us a measly 1,200 or however much you end up getting, because not all of us are going to get 1,200. But whatever you get is still something. But at the end of the day, the people too play a part. The government plays their part, the people play a part. And we look at other countries. You can't have, you're having India, they're going to literally beat people on the streets for having to go to mosque. You're in Nigeria. I just saw a video now where the governor of a state had to go to the market to physically close it himself. People are ignorant. And you have people here who are also ignorant. You have the NBA player when it first happened. It wasn't his fault, but it's just that human nature of, bro, I don't believe in this shit and I'm going to act like I don't give a fuck about this.
Over everything.
And he did that and then he started affecting people. So you have a lot of ignorance in the society. I do hope those of us who, hopefully, God willing, survive through this, you'd get to see, and the next time this comes, because it will come again, you are ready to act fast. As far as whatever, what's the second question? What have you learned?
It was what lessons have you learned, and what lessons do you think we as a society
moving forward? I don't know why you people don't wash your hands to start off with. I don't know why you don't hand sanitize
hygiene,
your hand.
man.
I don't know why your
hygiene
is so poor. I don't know why you guys go days without taking a shower and leave your house and you're...
Are you judging me right now?
People.
Nah, I'm playing.
Just saying people in general.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I want to give my take really quickly in terms of lessons that I've learned. One of the key lessons that I learned, me personally, is that health is wealth. And it put a lot of things in perspective for me. I haven't always followed... I try to be as hygienic. I try to wash my hands. There's times that I probably take things for granted. But I think for me, it's really more about like my health, like my actual health, like the way I treat my lungs. There's certain habits that I've had in the past that I'm not proud of, where, it's like, and, you hear about this corona and you hear that, it attacks people that either have like lung issues. And here we are, we're out smoking hookah, smoking all these things. And so it put those things in perspective for me to really, really not take anything for granted. I'm 35,
he's finally said his real age.
You know what I'm saying? I just turned 35 too. I just turned 35 too.
Niggas come and slipping. So
and I would love to live another 35 years. So for me, it kind of sobered me up a little bit. And to stop taking things for granted. I think as a society going forward, pretty much the same thing, the same principle that we should all abide by is understanding that our health ultimately is the ultimate wealth. Because this corona is like an equalizer. It's attacking celebrities. It's attacking rich people. I mean, the freaking Prime Minister of Britain has it. That says a lot. And it doesn't matter how many bodyguards or whatever he has, he still caught it. It's like this invisible killer. And at the end of the day, right, it's the people with the strongest immune systems that will most likely survive.
The funniest thing is you don't even know if you have
you don't know.
Immune system.
You don't know.
You might feel
you
like
don't
you're
know.
fine.
You don't know.
But there might be something you have underlining that has never affected you before up until you get this virus. and then you just die.
Like after this, I'm definitely going for like a full checkup.
yeah.
I'm gonna
You
make
know,
sure I check my
I'm
vitals.
happy you're saying that now, because didn't I try to get you an appointment with a primary care doctor, Corey?
won't.
Yeah. So I'm still planning on doing that. I'm still planning on doing that. My girl is actually
like you
working on that for
said,
me.
your health is your wealth. And then lastly for me, for this, I see, and this is just to Nigeria too, like we're very I was analyzing the country earlier today when I was thinking we're a very confused country because we're colonized by the British. Our law is similar to, our democracy is similar to like an American democracy where we have the House of Reps and all that stuff, but our law is similar to British law, the way we practice. So there's a lot of confusion and identity in that country, but a lot of people seek validation from Western world. So when you have Trump coming to say chloroquine, they went to go OD on chloroquine when the Nigerian CDC had already banned chloroquine for, and like you have situations where people are looking for us to copy the Western world. But one thing this thing has shown me is that even the so-called Western worlds don't even know what they're doing in some aspect. They're trying an error. They're throwing shit against the wall. Let's do what is good for us. So support. Lagos State is a good example. The governor there is doing an amazing job.
Yeah, man.
They just took over one of the stadiums there and built this huge facility. There it is, that could take for potential more. This is like America doesn't have space. Here we are creating more space,
I was impressed by this.
Yes, they just built this literally like it's the isolation center. Like they're out here arranging beds and everything.
They're
This is
ready.
Lagos State. They're ready to go.
They're ready to
Let's
go.
support this. I saw some idiot coming out to talk about why are they taking over the stadium. Nigga, are they going to play games in the stadium regardless? And this is a government-owned stadium. So let's support them. They're doing what is good for us as a people out there. Don't care about what's going on in anywhere else. Let them do what